better make it quick. Real rich bitch. Better make it thick. It better make sense. You better make it quick. Hey.
YouTube, it's your boy Just Tim Johnson coming back at you all with the in-hand review, a somewhat early unboxing from the recent sneakers app shock drop of a AirJordan 1. We're going to get into it. We're going to do a somewhat comparison to a few other AirJordan 1s to make certain that we set ourselves up for success. What I mean by that, tribe members, is this. First, let me thank each and every one of you all for tuning in, taking time out of your day and whatever you're doing to come back over here to view this content. I appreciate each and every one of you all. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. We shall walk this mile together. More importantly, in addition to that, I want to also ask that you all, if you visit in the ATL area, stop at Lux Nutrition. That is my man, the real Chris Radney nutrition bar spot in Atlanta. You got to support small businesses, and you most certainly have to support minority businesses. We all we got. I'm going to drop the link down below to IG. Make sure y'all follow that too. Back to the content at hand. We're talking today about a shoe that released on a shock drop. I believe it was last week, Thursday. Today is Monday, July the 10th. I want to do a comparison with a few other recent AirJordan releases just to kind of set us up for success. What I mean by setting us up for success, tribe members, is this. You know how often you see a shoe and the hype starts to flow behind it, you be like, I got to have it, I might need it, I think I want it. Or you was on the fence at first, and then as you see more and more buzz behind it, you don't want to miss out. As my nephew Unbreakable Kicks say, FOMO, fear of missing out. Well, if you already got a similar shoe, we're going to look at this one. We're going to look at some similar shoes. So if you have that shoe, when I refer to the similarities in it, we're going to see if it's worth buying, okay? So let's get into the unboxing first. All right, now, we got the... There's that address that say attention value customer, Tim Johnson. Yeah, we're going to get into that too in a minute. All right. Y'all see what Nike has? They QR code right there. And they also have a date on this box. I'm not sure if that's the date the shoe was. It had to have been the date the box was recycled, which is 3/15/23. I don't know what they're trying to pull with that. But we're going to do an unboxing right here. It's right from the sneakers app. Pour this joint out. In-hand review. Now, some of y'all have seen, I'm sure most of y'all have seen this shoe, because we got a lot of content creators that have gave you all a review on it. So we're not going to do an in-depth review. We're going to look at the box. We're going to look at the bottom of the box. Look at the... Make sure I get that focused in. Let me read that to you all. It says AirJordan 1 Retro High OG Delta Zulu 5485400 University Blue, Black, and White. Size 12. This is a personal pair. Now, because it's a personal pair, that don't necessarily... And shout out to Shoebe Bryant too, because I think I hit on more than one of these. Actually, I'm for certain I hit on more than one of these. I got to get my man hit shoe. All right. So yeah, shout. You know, the goal now is we ain't paying There we go, right there. So I got another one coming. All right, and then there's that one. The goal is we ain't paying resale unless we absolutely have to. We back to paying. The flex now is the retail dub. We know we can pay resale. I mean, look behind me. I'm proving to y'all that resale is possible, all right? We'll do that when the time comes for it, but if not, we're gonna secure these retail dubs. These are inflationary times. Shit. All right, so let's get into the shoe, people. All right, so let's remove the lid. Oh, okay. So yeah, like the Vintage and Jada Sneaker guy pointed out, there is a different font when it comes to the whatever that serial number is right there for that quality standpoint. All right, and this is right from the sneakers app. They still ain't getting us no shoe trees. They got the black laces already in it. This is the left shoe. This is the medial. This is the lateral side. All right. There's the Nike Air on the tongue. The embossed Jordan, AirJordan logo from the AirJordan 1. Here's that. Let me give y'all the rear view. the front look. All right, we're gonna sit this right here. Y'all bear with me. All right, and then here's the right shoe. From a quality standpoint, I don't see a lot of glue stains on this pair. I'm gonna take a quick glance at Shoebe pair. Whichever one's the best ones, them the ones I'm gonna shoot my man. All right, and then you got, as we pointed out, like you said, you can go over to Jay the Sneaker Guy, Unbreakable Kicks, Flight Academy Kicks, see any of theirs. There's the spare University blue laces right there. All right, there's that. All right, so here's the in hand. What y'all think about these? Will this resurrect, or will this, I'm not gonna say resurrect, pause. Will this rejuvenate or reestablish the AirJordan 1 hype? All right. Now there was reported 100+ K pair on these on the shock drop, right? Let's talk about that for a second before we get back into the actual video. We still haven't definitively got where the numbers from. We get the numbers from some reliable sources like Sneaker Files, Chef Cook Skinner, Got 'em Cards. Like I trust those individuals a lot more than anybody else out there, right? So anybody that's getting information from them, I'm more likely to believe them, right? Because they do their due diligence. And I've seen on the back end what it looks like when they track those numbers. That don't mean that the corporation itself, meaning Nike and sneakers and Jordan brand, is not putting out fictitious numbers just to throw us off as the consumer, right? Here's what I'm gonna say about that though, to drive my point home. I don't care if it's 1 million+ pairs, you still got to put the necessary legwork in if you want to shoot. It was 2 million pairs of the Concords, right? And it's still 843,000 people looking for a pair of Concords right now to this day. All right? It was 1 million+ pairs of the Bread 11. It's people still looking for them. It was 1 million+ pairs of them Cherry 11s that came out last year, and they still sold out. So don't let the fact that it's 400K pairs of this fool you. It was 100 and some thousand pairs of where that shoe at? I think it was this one, right? It was over. That number for this shoe supposed to have been up there, right? Was this the one? Yeah, this is it. This one, right? Remember this shoe? How many of y'all still looking for that one? Comment down below if you struck out on that and you still looking for it and you ain't brought yourself to paying resale for it yet. But don't let the numbers fool you, people. I don't care how many numbers it is. You got people that got bots. You got people that's reselling. They gonna cook. All right, so you got to get out there. You got to put the work in. You got to get your shoe. Do not sleep on this. The quality on it is about what? Now you got the semi. Now it's probably gonna vary from pair to pair. If you look on the toe box, you got that semi wannabe tumbled leather. If you all can see that. And I said I was gonna do a comparison, right, to a recent AirJordan 1. I asked you all this question first. I'm gonna ask you this again. Do you all think that, because this shoe didn't do what we anticipated it doing from an AirJordan 1 standpoint, all right? If you look at the comparison with the toe quality on it, right? Just to give y'all that. Same color blocking, same color concept. Hey, why did we get a shoe tree with this one, right? And we didn't get no shoe tree with this one. We got paper with this one. I just noticed that. And this is a recent release. All right, that's what they're giving us now. And I don't recall if I did a review. You know, you can go back and look at that video. These damn show didn't come with no extra laces. All right, but the leather quality on. Oh, see, yeah, hell no. See, wait, hold on a minute. Hold fast. Wait, I'm sorry. All right, here's the problem right here. Here's a shoe, right? Don't believe the hype, people. Buy what you like. From a quality standpoint. Right? I'm not talking about the glue stains now. I'm just talking about the quality materials that was used. Look at the tumbled leather on this side paneling. Look at it up here. All right. Look at it on the toe cap. All right. You put that down there because them is still DS. They is for sale. Versus this one. Versus here. Right. You see no tumble here or here on neither shoe. All right. So here they go with that nonsense. Let me pull out another Air Jordan 1. That's of similar color blocking to these. I ain't gonna keep y'all too long with this video. Bear with me. All right. Okay, this ain't. So here's the thing, people. If you miss out on this and you got this, you're gonna be good. All right. See how the leather quality is on this one on the side? Lord, don't let me drop the shoe because it might be walking the plank. See how this is right here? Like you see that tumbled leather right there? This suede on this is nice. I still wouldn't rock this though. Like this ain't me. Like I'm just not an Air Jordan 1 fan, but this great pops on this joint. But if you have this and this is in your rotation and you decide to not go with this, I totally get that, okay? All right, put this one back. Let me show you one more. Oh, forgive me. Let me get this. I thought I had these shoes better organized. That's what happens when you don't look through the shoes that you have. You can be finding shit that you didn't even know you had. Like I forgot about these until these started popping up. But if you miss out on this shoe, right, when the official release, the shock drop, and you have this shoe, this is a better shoe. This shoe dragging this shoe. All right, let's just keep it real. All right, the color scheme is decent. Now, it was a bunch of quality like issues with the glue stains and stuff like that. But overall, this is a dope ass shoe. Look at the ankle collar on this joint. Look at that, people. You see that? Look at this over here. Look at this side panel. Let me move it. Look at this side panel, right? That's quality. All right, this worth paying resale for. Maybe not at the resale price, and the price may drop. So check your platforms, right? We're gonna talk about that too, because I got one coming from one of them resale platforms. We're gonna do a verification on that joint. So when you look at the toe cap, right? Compared to that, this one dragging this one. Which one would you rock? Would you rock? Could this be home and could this be away? This is a clean colorway. Like it's nice, but I'm not really this is a dope colorway. This is clean, this is dope. That's the difference between that. All right, this is fire. All right, and I still wouldn't rock that. I ain't giving it away for retail either for you nabs. The answer is no to that. You're gonna pay a premium for this one. All right, so the question is this a must-have? In this day and age, of the way this economy is, if you got the Air Jordan 1 Hyper Royal, if you have the Air Jordan 1 University Blue that came out when the hype was a couple years ago, you don't need that. Me personally, I'm more of a 13, 12, 3s. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't no Air Jordan 1 University Blue top in there. I got the Pantone 11s. I even got the Soulfly 13s, right? So I might, if the price shoot up, I keep these in my, like the ankle collar on this, like they ain't, it's not a bad shoe, people. Let me say this, all right? It's not a bad shoe. It's just not what, if this was the shoe that was supposed to rejuvenate it, the Air Jordan 1 product line, this ain't it. It's just not. We're gonna see what that next one, that patina one or whatever it's called, what that look like when it roll out in the next couple weeks, because this ain't it. Like this ain't gonna have people jumping up and down and fighting in the stores and breaking their neck and taking off of work. Yeah, is it a dope colorway? It absolutely is. Shout out to the North Carolina Tar Heels. I promise you it's a dope colorway. But there's no sneakerhead watching this video right now that does not have at least one shoe in this colorway. I promise you it ain't. You either got the Travis Scott 4, the University Blue 4, the UNC 3. You either got the Pantone 11, the Soulfly. Here's the thing, right? Even if you just started in the last couple years, I promise you. Let me keep it a buck with y'all, right? Unless you just, you know, if your lane is Air Jordan 1s, then by all means, cop this shoe. Half of y'all got this right already. You feel what I'm saying? You don't need that shoe. You don't. It ain't a must-have. All right? It's a So don't overwhelm yourself by, if you miss out on it. You got to look in your collection. You got to have a real conversation with yourself, people, about what you have. How is it going to fit into your rotation going forward? What you plan on doing with it. Now, let me say this, though. Let me, as a caveat, I do recommend you get this shoe because typically speaking, right, historically speaking, the UNC colorway does fundamentally better in the long run. The resale goes up, all right? With the exception of the UNC 6, everything else, the resale is through the roof on them. All right, so if you got it and you hold it for trade bait or possibly to flip down the line, I totally get that. If you got it and you're going to rock it in your collection because you got something coming up, a trip or something, or a sneaky event or a function or a family reunion or something like that, by all means, cop that shoe. Do not stress out if you miss out on that shoe and you got the University Blue one from a couple years ago, the Hyper Raw, the Obsidian. If you got the Obsidian, you definitely don't need the shoe. You don't. The Obsidian is dragging this shoe. I sold it, but when the house was purchased, I had to move some inventory to furnish the house, so I did what I had to do. Now, would I double back and get would I double back and get the Obsidian? Me personally, no, because I'm not an AirJordan 1 guy to the point where I got to rock them like that. I'm not. Now, if it was a 13, oh, absolutely, I'm going to get it. If it was a 12, definite maybe. If it was 11, definite maybe. All right? Do what's best for you, all right? At the end of the day, I'm only bringing you all this content to give you my perspective, right? This is my opinion. I'm going to support you with whatever you decide. If you decide to buy 5 pairs of this shoe, I'm going to support it in it. All right? I'm going to support you in it. Reach out to me directly, indirectly. You feel what I'm saying? If you want to ask, like, hey, if you need me to try to cop for it on release day, get at me. People, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not... the goal is to help as many tribe members as possible pay retail for a shoe. I ain't trying to have y'all pay resale if that ain't the move, right? So, but if you got a shoe similar to this, you don't need this shoe, people, all right? It ain't necessarily, it may be more of a want than a need, if that makes sense. But we're going to go ahead and conclude this video because this one ran about 4 minutes longer than I anticipated it being, so I apologize for that. But I thank each and every one of you all. Y'all going to want to tune in for this next video, though. When I tell y'all I got this shoe coming from one of these resale platforms, and it ain't eBay. When I got it coming from one of these resale platforms, I want to see what they've done to improve where they at with their verification process. What we're going to do on this next video is we're going to get the shoe, we're going to unbox the shoe, and then we're going to do a check right here live. All right, well, not live, right here on our actual channel, on the Just Tim Johnson channel, and I'm going to show y'all what the check say. I trust check like I trust my mama. You feel I trust check more than I trust my mama, to be honest with y'all. Some of y'all know Edna, so y'all know what I mean when I say that. Back to the content, though. I appreciate each and every one of you all taking time out of your day, your week, your commute home, running errands, whatever it is you're doing. I appreciate each and every one of you all. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Comment down below your thoughts and opinions on this shoe. Are you copping it? Are you going to pass? Are you holding it? Is it trade bait? Let us know. We shall walk this mile together. Feedback is a gift. Like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy, Just Tim Johnson. Peace.
You better make it quick. Real rich bitch. Better make it thick. It better make sense. You better make it